have you here. To all our returning members of this spiritual family, your presence is a true blessing. Tonight, I am entrusted with a very urgent and special message for the Divine Feminine. Remember, these messages are channeled with love and may resonate differently with each of you. Embrace what speaks to your soul and gently take in and release what does not. As an announcement, we have just launched our Patreon and YouTube membership platform. Please subscribe as new content and features will be added in the coming weeks. All right, beautiful souls, I'm tuning into a very clear message today for a divine feminine who has defied all odds and proven everyone wrong. Do you feel that? You've risen above the expectations placed upon you, and now your true essence is beginning to shine through, or it's about to, right at the divinely appointed moment. I'm sensing a deep exhaustion here, a weariness that weighs heavily on your spirit. You're at that point where giving up seems like the easiest option, isn't it? You've been so deliberate, so purposeful in the way you've chosen to live your life, directing your energy toward growth and expansion. You've consciously worked on breaking those generational patterns, those cycles that have held your lineage back for so long. But it seems like the closer you get to stepping fully into your light, the more it feels like the shadows are gathering around you. And these shadows, they aren't just some abstract concept. They're tied directly to the people in your life, those foundational relationships that once felt so secure. I'm picking up on a sense of betrayal here, a smear campaign perhaps. It's as if this divine feminine has been stripped of many vital connections, losing bonds that were dear to her heart, all because of misinformation and deliberate attempts to tarnish her name, outright deception. I'm sensing a very calculated effort here, a deliberate strategy by those around you to cast shadows over your light, to make sure others never get to see your true, raw, and authentic self. It's like they've been playing a game, carefully orchestrating situations to keep your truth hidden. And I feel that you've been through a profoundly painful journey while navigating these relationships. Why? Because there's a deep history there. You've shared so much with these people, so many moments, so much time. You were holding on, valuing the shared past and the memories, even when the quality of these connections started to falter. But here's what's powerful, divine feminine. What's happened recently is that the universe has rewritten your story. You're no longer who you used to be. Every part of your being has been transformed, elevated, because the universe has been watching closely. Watching how you've handled your inner world, watching you navigate situations where you could have mirrored back the negativity sent your way. But instead of engaging, you chose the higher path. You decided to withdraw, to focus on what truly matters, to align yourself with the guidance you've been receiving from the universe. And that choice, that decision to stay true to your divine path, is where your true power lies. I'm feeling a deep wound here, beautiful souls, one caused by those core relationships that cut you so deeply, divine feminine. You were shown sides of people that you never imagined you'd see, sides that shocked and hurt you. And yet, despite the betrayal, despite the hurt, you still chose to love them. You still extended your heart to these people, even when they descended into the darkest parts of themselves. It made you question your own reality, didn't it? You wondered if you were losing your mind, if you were the only one seeing the truth in front of you. Others were there. They saw it too, but they stayed silent. They didn't stand by you, didn't support you, leaving you to feel isolated, like you were losing touch with reality. But here's what's important for you to know, Divine Feminine. The universe sees through your eyes. You are never truly alone. I know this journey has felt isolating, like it was just you and the divine walking together. There were moments when you were stripped of all company and it was just you and the divine presence. You had to rebuild that sacred connection. At the start of this journey, the loneliness was overwhelming, wasn't it? You missed the presence of those who once surrounded you, even though in their company you still felt completely alone. This path taught you the profound lesson of solitude, of learning to trust your inner voice and your sacred journey. I want you to understand, beautiful souls, that nothing in your journey happens by accident. Every encounter, every challenge, every moment is divinely orchestrated. It's all part of a higher plan, a sacred strategy. During this process, you had to rediscover the power of prayer, didn't you? You had to learn to truly listen again, to discern the divine's whispers amidst the noise. You became attuned to the signs from the universe, picking up on synchronicities and understanding when you were in tune with divine guidance and when we were not. Each step, each lesson was meticulously designed to prepare you for where you are heading. Your true essence is being unveiled now. You are a divine being, graced with profound blessings, divine feminine, abundantly blessed. And soon this will be clear to everyone who has crossed your path. That's the magnitude of your power. Some of you have doubted this strength, questioning your worth, even though you've been through trial after trial where your only option was to stand firm and be strong. With no one to lean on but yourself, you still found yourself wrestling with those self-limiting beliefs, whispering that you weren't enough, that you didn't deserve the blessings coming your way. But even as you doubted, your guides were fighting tirelessly for you, lifting you to new heights, preparing you for this next incredible chapter of your journey. Everything unfolded exactly as it was meant to, beautiful souls. If you find yourself in a space right now where you're trying to navigate a challenging situation, trust that clarity is on its way. If those whom you've held dear are beginning to reveal their true selves, if their masks are slipping away, know that this is not a coincidence. It's all unfolding for a greater purpose. It is crucial for you to witness these sides of them, to see their true character, because this awareness is essential for the next steps in your journey. Everything is unfolding according to a divine plan. I'm sensing that this divine feminine has been tested in every facet of her life. Your family dynamics, friendships, colleagues, spirituality, romantic connections, and even within yourself. For some of you, I'm feeling a specific group of divine feminines who are either going through or have already experienced the dark night of the soul. Those moments were so intense that there were days when you looked in the mirror and didn't even recognize the person staring back at you. Such a daunting, frightening process, wasn't it? Yet you pushed through, stayed true to your spiritual teachings, navigated through the depths of your shadow self. And now, as your true identity is being revealed to the world, countless blessings are about to pour into your life. You are being vindicated, my dear ones. Justice is finally being served. For some of you, this has been a long time coming. You held on to these people and relationships because of the history you shared, because your sense of self was so intertwined with them for so long. It wasn't easy to let go and surrender to the divine, to find solace in the presence of the divine alone. But now, that strength and perseverance are bringing you the justice and blessings you so rightfully deserve. Okay, now let's shift our focus to the tarot now and see what messages the cards have for us today. I'm feeling a powerful energy coming through, so let's dive deep into what the divine wants you to know. We'll pull a few cards and see what insights are waiting for you, what truths are ready to be unveiled, and what guidance is here to illuminate your path forward. Get ready, because the cards never lie. They're here to reveal the next steps in your journey and bring clarity to whatever you're facing right now. Okay, this is interesting. I'm getting the High Priestess and the Four of Pentacles here. The High Priestess speaks to your powerful intuition, divine feminine, and your ability to see beyond the surface. You know that now, don't you? You're extremely powerful, extremely magnetic, and that means you have to be mindful of where you're headed on your journey. The Four of Pentacles comes in to remind you of the importance of holding on to what is yours, being discerning about what you share and who you allow into your inner circle. God had to place a shield of protection around you, allowing you to grow spiritually strong so you could clearly discern who is meant to walk this path with you and who is not. You've learned to recognize who you can trust with your vision and who needs to be kept at a distance. Right now, many of you are being very intentional about guarding certain aspects of your life, keeping them private because you've realized that not everything the divine grants you is meant for others. You're clear on what's meant for you alone and what can be shared with those around you. Some of you were once in a place where you gave and gave, pouring everything of yourself out without receiving anything in return. But those days are over, divine feminine. You've proven everyone wrong, not by playing their games, but by aligning yourself with the divine's guidance, by being obedient and staying true to your path. It wasn't about matching others' energy, because that can lead you astray. Matching energy means entangling your path with someone else's, and that can cause you to drift from your divine purpose. Instead, you've learned to stay in your lane, to keep your energy aligned with your own destiny, and to trust that this is what brings true fulfillment and purpose. Now this is fascinating. I'm getting the Empress and the Justice card here. The Empress is all about nurturing and creating from a place of abundance, and this aligns perfectly with the message that your guides are sending you right now, divine feminine. You are heavily protected, and your only task at this stage of your life is to focus on this beautiful new reality you've been manifesting from the inside out. Some of you might be looking around and thinking, I don't see these changes in my life just yet, but trust that if you can feel it, if you can envision it in your mind's eye, then you can manifest it into your physical reality. You're being guided to keep moving forward toward this new life you're crafting. For some, this transformation is already becoming visible, and it's only going to continue to grow and expand, especially now that you have gained a sharper level of discernment. For others, your world is stretching beyond anything you could have imagined, beyond your wildest dreams, and you've kept this sacred, just between you and the divine. You'll know the right moment to open up and share this expansion with others. But for now, your justice, which is represented by the Justice card, is not about loud victories or public vindication. True justice in this moment is about gracefully stepping away from anything and anyone that no longer aligns with your higher purpose. It's about allowing the divine to take the reins, trusting that you are being watched over and that every experience you've had is seen and acknowledged by the universe. The divine is your vindicator, and you are never forgotten. Every moment, every lesson, every challenge has been counted and will be balanced in the grand scheme of your journey. So you don't need to worry about any of that, divine feminine. Many of you stayed connected to these people or lingered around because you wanted to witness justice firsthand. But often the real justice comes from simply removing yourself, detaching your energy from their lives. Remember, you are a powerful source of light. Many of these people relied on you as a host, drawing from your energy. The moment you pull back, the moment you reclaim your power, justice begins to unfold naturally. It's really that simple. When you're embodying the divine feminine, your presence alone is a blessing. You don't have to do much to create shifts around you. There were many who treated you as an option, and when you chose to walk away, they were left to face the consequences of their decisions. Now, some of them are sending a lot of energy your way, trying to pull you back into their orbit. It's crucial that you protect your energy, divine feminine. Just a simple prayer, a moment of grounding, surrounding yourself with light. It's all enough to keep your vibration high. Some of these individuals are sitting in deep regret. They believed false narratives about you, joined in on the smear campaign, and participated in actions that sought to bring you down. This could have been through words, actions, or emotional manipulation. They misrepresented you, spread misinformation, and now they're facing the consequences of their choices. Remember, divine feminine, your light is your strength. Keep it shining bright, and know that the divine sees all, and everything will be set right in its perfect time. Okay, now I'm getting something else coming up here. I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune indicates that your life is shifting in a big way, divine feminine. It represents the cycles of destiny turning in your favor, ushering in a season of abundance and elevation. The Five of Wands, on the other hand, suggests there may be some conflict or resistance from those around you who see your light shining brighter than ever. As you continue to expand and elevate, not everyone will have a positive reaction. Some may feel threatened or envious because they know there's no going back to how things used to be. I'm also hearing that you might be seeing the number 777 a divine sign that you're on the right path and that spiritual blessings are coming your way. If this message resonates with you, know that you've truly proven everyone wrong. Your authentic self, your true identity, is revealing itself at the most divinely orchestrated time. This moment is perfect because it comes after the divine has exposed the true nature of the people around you. For those who have been feeling the pain of betrayal, wondering why you face so many hardships, why people have turned on you or broken your heart, understand that this was necessary for you to see the truth about their character before stepping into your next level. You've been upgraded by the divine. Your very essence has been transformed. For some, this transformation is so profound that you've even felt compelled to change your name, perhaps adopting a spiritual name to signify this deep spiritual upgrade. Know that nothing happened by accident. Everything was divinely orchestrated. Your guides want you to remember that you are heavily protected. They are always with you, ready to assist and support you whenever you call on them. So, if you're at a point where you're ready to expand your world, don't hesitate to ask for it. Ask to be aligned with those who are walking a similar path, or even with those who are a bit further along on their journey. Trust that if this message resonates with you, you've passed the test. You've faced trials in every aspect of your life, reaching a place where you felt like giving up. You didn't understand why the divine was putting you through all of this, but now it's becoming clear. You are unique, you are gifted, and you have a special purpose in this life. You've been chosen to do remarkable things. So, when you wake up and say your morning prayers, express your gratitude. Thank the divine for choosing you to accomplish great things in this lifetime. I sense that many of you divine feminines have been caught in a smear campaign dealing with narcissistic energies in your life. Whether these people are family members, partners, or others you've been closely tied to, you're either in the process of breaking free or trying to understand why they've treated you this way. The divine wants you to know that your true self will soon be revealed to them, and you don't need to lift a finger to make that happen. I'm picking up on a divine feminine who feels the need to prove herself, to show that you're not the negative person some have painted you to be. You might feel like you need to do more, say more, or overcompensate to change their perception. But your guidance right now is to simply be your authentic self. Trust that the divine will handle your vindication. Your focus should be solely on your new life and the path ahead. Those who chose to misunderstand you have made their decision, and now they must live with it. Justice is already unfolding. You have proven everyone wrong, and soon everything will become clear. Wow, that truly feels like the perfect moment to conclude our session. Thank you so deeply for joining me today. I am sending you boundless love and light to carry you through the week. As always, I eagerly anticipate our next connection in the upcoming video. Stay tuned and take care until we meet again.